Greetings! Thanks for that. Very loud yawn. Hello, everybody. Who's all here? Bryn? How you doing? Which wife are we going after, Beard? Oh yeah, that wife. We only have eyes for one in the Dragon Age universe. Even though Sam was having a fucking go at me before stream. Because he's like, if there was a character like Morrigan, but she was a guy, you wouldn't like her. And I'm just like,
it would be the edgiest looking character ever, wouldn't it?
He would be called Fenris from Dragon Age 2. But my answer, my Chad response to Sam's criticism was... Yeah. Yeah, I know, Morrigan's kind of a bad person, but... But what? I don't give a fuck. Okay. Hi, everybody. We finished Dragon Age, basically, last week. Is chat on screen? There we go. Chat's a little, off kilter there. That's a bit weird. We finished the main story of Dragon Age 2 last week, but we kind of made a decision that we want to at least do one of the DLC before moving on to another game. I was just going to say, doesn't Dragon Age 2 have male Morrigan? Yes! Yes, it does. Fenris, or whatever his fucking name was. The goddamn Final Fantasy anime sword, spiky hair, fucking weeb ass, blah, blah, blah. And what did you just say before I clicked live? Can't we just go on to Dragon Age 2, you said?
Yeah, can we at least ignore him? Does he have to be in the party?
We could kill him. I don't know if you can kill him, but we could try. We could do everything in our power to kill. Hey, Oda. Hey, Jake. Max Stone is strongest Earthling. That is true. Import from another... Oh, another module, as in... there we go. So we got Steven. I have no idea who...
Fuck's Leone.
I think I made a test character, and that's just like the default name. Because I guarantee I have never called a character Leone in my life. Import. I must have been trying out, like, early stream days. But not in Baldur's Gate. He is a weakling later.
You need to do the delay on the face cam.
Streamlabs! Make up your fucking mind! Do I need the delay, or do I not? Anyway.
Harder words I have never spoken.
Oh.
Should never be reopened.
Also, yeah, new webcam. While people are looking at it being all out of sync. I will fix it in a moment.
Beard. No.
What? Okay, I will minimize for a second. Yeah, I bloody well tested this camera before the Patreon stream last night. And it was like, no, we just disable the sync and now it works fine. And then I go into this game and it's like, no, we need the sync on again. Fucking make a decision. Right. Testing. Somebody give me a update. I have put the sync on. Unless I put it on the wrong place. That's always a possibility. Sam, any indication? Hello? Am I in sync?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. That's pretty good is good enough for me. That's my motto. Okay. What are people saying? Sorry. There must be some fan art of Fenris and Kai Lang. Nothing mucky, just hanging outside, crying in the rain, while everyone has a party. I'm just thinking of Kai Lang from Mass Effect, like you know the meme of like the guy standing in the corner of the party, and they're just like, they don't even know I'm the worst character. Objectively, the worst character in the entire franchise. Yeah, thank you. Everyone says it looks good. All right, so to quick catch up, we have returned to, if you remember, Morrigan and her mother's cabin out in the wilds down south, where like the game kind of began. We're here with Sam, of course, our trusty hound meat.
Hound meat.
I'm glad you're here, Sam. I'm glad you're here, Sam. I couldn't do these streams alone. Truer words were
That's
never spoken.
literally the nicest thing you've said to me all day, and it was partly through dog proxy.
Oh yeah, and if people don't remember, we got her pregnant with a demon child, and we kind of want to see what that's about. But yeah, we want to find Morrigan. Steven always looks awkwardly depressed. I mean, wouldn't you be? Hold on, the game has forgotten Sam's name. That's weird. Again, a reminder, this is my first time ever doing this particular DLC as well. What the fuck am I wearing? So this is actually all completely new to me, and I'm really looking forward to it. Let's get my actual armor back on, please. Holy shit.
Ugh. I don't like that outfit they've given you.
I think we're just
We
full
literally
set
go
of
back to
armor.
basics. Yeah.
Of the Legion. And I suppose that was our staff? I don't actually remember. But it's the only staff we have, so I guess it must be. And as people pointed out, no, we aren't wearing Morrigan's ring, so whether that screws up or not. It's a little unsure because the epilogue of the main game suggested that we did accept the ring and that's all that mattered. Even if it wasn't actually actively equipped. Who the fuck are you?
Not another step.
You gonna give us a growl, Sam?
Arr.
Was perfectly timed. No. Not until you tell me what you're doing here.
I need to work up more adrenaline to do a proper one.
Fine.
Did Sam just cough on that elf?
My keeper sent me to find Asha, the woman of many years.
What? But sweet, why would you say that? Morrigan did not leave me for a less. What do you mean a less superior elf guy? Oh, she was downsizing. That's not what you're saying. I mean that's still mean, but it's sort of a backhanded compliment, I suppose. If I ever start a jazz fusion band, I'm gonna call it Compliment Through Dog Proxy, and all their gigs will be against. You sent here to find Ash Blanar, the woman of many years. Oh, you mean Flemeth? She's fucking dead. I killed her.
Many have tried to kill Asha Belinar in the past. Do not claim victory until a few centuries have passed with no sight of her. We thought she could help us find her daughter.
That is a good point, because canonically she is not dead. Maybe she can't die. Somehow, Flemeth has returned. Okay. I mean, she has taken my child, and I also love her, and she is also a friend, I suppose. But we'll go with the middle one because we're a big sap.
They say she is beautiful, but I have never heard anyone claim she is capable.
Oh, by the way, new shirt again today, Sam. Got a little New Vegas, if anyone can see.
Oh, is that a nice green as well?
Yeah, it's a nice olive green. I needed to change from like black and grey like I usually wear. The furthest I could push the boat out was like olive green.
First by the Tevinter Magisters, then by the Wretched Circle. And Morrigan?
If there's any, like,
left.
I don't know, any merch that features a purple shirt, I want one.
Steven travels through miles of swamps and Darkspawn into his Darkspawn are all fucked off now. Into his witch girlfriend's ramshackle house to visit his half-elf, half-demon, half-woods witch son, and all just to tell them he's not paying child support. I mean, Morrigan wasn't asking, so she's a strong, independent woman. Even so, I'm still going to track her down. Because I'm clingy. So if Morrigan has the child, would it be elf or human? Like, due to your character being an elf? I don't know how, like, that whatever works in this universe, but I will say that it is at least 100% Elder God. Due to what happened with the Archdemon at the end of the main game, if you remember. Whether or not they have pointy ears, though, well, we'll have to wait and see. Oh, there's going to be like a plastic American Sniper baby, isn't there? In this, It's going to be like this really low resolution,
Oh,
hasn't been
no.
upscaled for PC port.
It's probably
Oh,
the
it's going to
same
be
model
awful.
they used for Fallout 4 that they sort of borrowed from this game.
For almost 2,000 years, the Dalish people have been wanderers, a shadow of what we once were.
My American
As much
sniper
mystery as
baby.
it is to us, is one of the only clues on how to reclaim that past. My keeper, Solon, says it was a treatise on something the ancients called Eluvian. The word is as old as the book itself. Its
Eluvian.
meaning has been lost, save perhaps to Morrigan.
Eluvian. I don't know why. I've heard other elves say the word and it's pronounced Eluvian, and then we have this fucking me no speaky Hispaniola elf here, like Eluvian. How do you know Morrigan stole this book?
1 month ago, she visited our clan in the name of friendship, and took great interest in our history. She knew exactly what she was looking for. The keeper allowed her to see the book. 2 nights later...
Oh my god, I've actually just realised where this is going. Because I'm aware of, like, future games and a little bit of lore.
Help me. We both want Morrigan, and we can aid each other. The Book of Eluvian was reclaimed for my clan by an elven mage.
This has something to do with magical teleporting mirrors, doesn't it?
Treasures remain in the library, but they would
That's a question to the void and anybody who knows what I'm talking about.
You will meet a different reception.
It's funny how Eluvians are considered super obscure in origin, but in Inquisition, everyone and their mother has one in their backyard. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure I remember what these things are. Sorry, what the... blah, blah, blah. They would never allow a Dalish to view them. Perhaps you will meet a different reception? I mean... Sure, I'm a Grey Warden. We're important.
I look forward to working with you.
Bork, bork. Okay, we have our first replacement companion with her silly fucking high elf helmet. Okay.
Little rhino helmet.
Oh! I take it back. They aren't all dead. I tell you what, could you do me a quick favour, Sam? I didn't get a chance to do this for the stream. Well, I forgot to. Can you get like a rough time of how long this DLC is?
What's the DLC name?
Witch Hunt. Like, are we looking at 1 or 2 streams, or are we looking at like an entire new campaign? We'll be here for a year and a half. I know.
This could be a load of bollocks and or a speed run, but apparently to what 2 hours? Apparently.
Oh, well, that would be perfect. I mean, I was kind of hoping just for a short sort of epilogue quest. You know what I mean? Just to sort of wrap up the wrap up the game. About 1 hour and 50. Dahan's.
I swear.
You're on thin ice.
The Ferelden Circle of Magi.
About 1.5 hours. Fuck.
Control. Some of the apprentices are easily startled. And I see you have a Dalish elf with you.
Is that a problem?
So we've already jumped halfway across the country. We're back at the circle. Post everybody being turned into jam. Maybe you should wait outside. Nah, she's fine, I guess.
What is that supposed to
Turn
Most
to
Dalish are common
stone.
thieves?
As you say, the Circle is glad to have...
Oh, sorry. Datura said several minutes ago that they were heading to
Rules
work.
are much changed from when you were
That's
Bit of a
the
paint.
To Neil, in Dragon Age there are no half-elves, only elf-blooded humans. No matter how much elf blood one has, if one parent is a human, it will look mostly human. That is interesting. That has ramifications that I don't want to talk about. Genocidal ramifications. Alright. What are we talking about? I should really listen to the dialogue more, because I haven't played this before. Circle is glad to have you as a guest. As you can see here, things are much changed from when you were last here. Indeed. Where is Gregor? He was the asshole in charge before, right?
Gregor is in Denerim, attending to some important...
Oh, they couldn't get his voice actor. Okay.
I lead the Templars in my commander's absence.
I need to go to the library.
If you're looking for a book,
Where's the Templar guard with the cookies?
Commander, you and your guests
He should be here, right?
explore the first floor of the tower without
I think that is him, isn't it?
No, he was another one. He had like Alistair hair and a big like pointy rat nose. I remember
That
his
is
face.
literally half the NPCs in this game.
World.
True. Just like, I know, I can't let you into the circle. Here, munch on these. Ah, cookies.
Cookie! No.
very well.
All half elf, half human children look 100% human. Yeah, that's what I got. I've had the same random number call me 5 fucking times just for it to be a misdialed call from someone's fucking roommate. Huh. How unfortunate. Someone has given your number away.
In the giant gulf between his intentions and their actual consequences.
Wait,
Funny how
Jawan?
The Templars never thought of that when he ran away.
Oh, good. I thought they were talking about Jawan still being here. Like, that motherfucker should be long dead by now. I'm still not convinced we killed him, to be honest. I keep asking this every couple of streams, but I still don't remember actually executing him. Or did we just let him, like, leave? Or did we send him to prison? It's one of those.
Oh, all right, a little. You have to admit, it's tempting.
Prison, also known as the circle.
Thinking they're so important.
Yeah. Mage
You
prison.
think I need to relax?
Oh, it's Sandal. If you need any enchantment done. That's nice to know.
I shall do it.
I see you have a Dalish elf with you, pumps shotgun. Yes, they are all racist, aren't they?
I've never seen so many.
Did you abolish this whole circle at the end? That is a very good point. We got the circle to be self-governing, which means the Templars should fuck off. Yeah. They've done a bad Bethesda video game, haven't they? They've done a I-end Fallout 3 by poisoning the waterhole and killing everybody in the wasteland, and then the Broken Steel DLC comes out, and it's just like, oh, the water's a bit mucky, innit? Anyway, continue with the main storyline. Oh, fucking hell. You are right. I mean, I suppose maybe the Templars are just here to, like, provide security, but they don't have authority. That would make sense. Besides, given what happens with the rest of the games, the Templars are not ones to like willingly hand over authority to mages. Yeah.
This place is like a tomb. A few surprises would be good for them. Warden,
What the hell are you yammering on about? Wait, where am I going? Oh, I'm looking for the library, am I? What is this? This is an index of books sorted alphabetically from G to L. Kindling the Flame.
First bot.
Are we doing a Dark Souls? What? This book is in the mage training section. Okay. What are we looking for? Oh, a catalogue of Elven Relics. That sounds right. This book is in the Mysterious Artifacts section. Right. Now, where would that be? Wherever the compass tells me. Beginner's Herbalism. That's not it.
Another one.
This is not helpful. Let's try that again, shall we?
I shall do it.
I shall do it. Elven Relics. Beep, 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 beep. Beginners. It keeps pointing me to Herbalism. What the hell? Oh, another bot. Wonderful. Vin FYI. Marvellous. To Hans, you might argue that it was sort of like Obama's promise to shut down Guantanamo, just to find out shortly after they didn't actually have the authority to do that by himself. Same with King Alistair. Unironically, that is probably closer to the truth than you think. The Chantry is like an international organization. They are basically like the Catholic Church of this world, but even more powerful. Like pre-Reformation Catholic Church in the real world. So like, sure, the King of Spain or wherever could be like, ah, I say this, but then the Pope could just be like, no. So yeah, King Alistair can say what he wants, but if the Chantry and the Templars disagree, let's have a look at some of these other books.
As you say.
Elven languages? No. It's the Illuvian, isn't it? Which is an Elven artifact. That's what I would think. What's this lady gonna say? You gonna help?
I would break the fingers of those who poked me needlessly. Just saying.
Don't threaten me, asked Master Yoda. Mythical creatures. I'm just scanning all these bookshelves to see what... I have no idea what's going on. Why? School of Entropy? I suppose we could just check every book. But... Alright, quick journal check. Search through the Circle's library to see if you can find anything on Illuvian. It's Elven, so the book on related topics. Yeah, I know! That's what I fucking figured, but you're not letting me. Elven Relics. This book is in the Mysterious Artifacts section. Right, where the hell is that? Whenever I do that, on the compass here in the top right, which you guys probably can't see, an X appears, which points me to the herbalism section. I almost feel like this might be bugged. Right. Let's just pick a topic. Let's go through all the topics. Let's see what appears. Can we tab? Nope, tabbing is not helping. Actually, wait, hold on. There's more library. Ah, there's more library. Oh, sorry, I was just thinking it was that room. Elven Relics. This book is written in an ancient dialect you cannot read. Well, fuck.
On this page. I think it makes up part of the word Illuvian.
Is this Elvish?
I think so.
Some sort of Elvish. I can't read
But
it.
it must be. This is a library, isn't it? Perhaps another book could help us translate this.
The X represents things you can interact with, not quest related. Sure. I found it weird because, like, it wasn't there. And then whenever I selected on that specific thing, the Elven Relics, that's when it would appear. And then if I picked on anything else, it would disappear again.
Illuvian.
So we're looking for translations, I suppose. Translating Ancient Elvish. I think I saw something like this, didn't I? Translating Elven languages is in the history section. I just remembered, like, a minute ago, if I hold tab, it highlights anything that's interactable, which should make things a little easier. History is over here. What we'll try and do is we'll try and finish this tonight then. Because there's absolutely no point. If it's only a couple hours long, let's not, you know, carry it over to... Oop, take that book. No point carrying it over to another week.
Can Miriam really do that?
It can kill you, but... Well, you know how rumors are. Those
Why am I here?
give us all
Sorry, I'm following a compass marker now. It just told me to come here.
they would take it out on
Or other side. Illuvian sounds French. Stop stressing the an in Illuvian. Yeah. Illuvian. You going straight into Dragon Age 2? No, the plan was we were going to switch franchises and play Dark Souls 1 next. And then after that, we'll probably do Awakening DLC for this, which is effectively like Dragon Age 1.2 as far as we're. It's a pretty big campaign.
You've never played any of the DLC?
No, I don't think I played any of the DLC for this game.
Of how much you've played it, that surprises me.
I never owned any of it until I got the PC version.
In here. And what are you doing? Be careful.
You be careful. I got a bigger stick than you. Leave my dog alone.
Wait, I know you. You're the Grey Warden Mage. The hero. This is even worse.
Recognition.
Didn't they teach you proper care of antique volumes in the first year? Maker. People save the country and suddenly they think they can abuse priceless books all willy-nilly.
Willy. Are you familiar with this book?
Really?
Used it, but I don't know it by heart. Browsing the chapter on the Illuvians. No one's actually found it.
Illuvians. There we
Do you
go.
know what Illuvian is?
It's Old Elvish for seeing glass.
Illuvian. Neither have I until I got them all recently, but I haven't had time to play. That's the thing. I got this Game of the Year or Ultimate Edition or whatever it's called fucking like years ago, 2 or 3 years ago at least, for PC, but I've just never really sat down and played it until now. Last time I actually played through Dragon Age properly was on PS3 7 years ago, maybe? That's a guess. It's been a while. What do you know about this? Hold on. The old Elvish word for seeing glass. Mirror. How do you know that?
Referencing, educated guesses, process of elimination. Finally found the answer in a Tevinter scroll. Illuvian isn't just any mirror. It's a special kind.
Right.
When the Imperium sacked Arlathan, they took these mirrors and tried to unlock their power. But all they could use them for was communication over long distances.
This, I suspect, is going to provide a lot more context to some stuff in Dragon Age 2 with one of your companion characters called Meryl, and quite a lot of stuff in Dragon Age Inquisition. Arguably, like, the main villain. I don't know what Solus's deal is going forward from there. But yeah, maybe that's why I did not get into the story in Inquisition, because I didn't know half of the stuff that was going on. Actually, I think like the main villain in Inquisition has something to do with the Awakening DLC in this as well. Why would Morrigan be interested in a magic mirror?
You have a friend with a
I assume it's magic.
Maybe she needs to talk to someone.
My people crossed paths with
The fuck
another
was that?
Polish clan not too long
That
ago.
laugh animation was
Two of them
incredibly
got hunted and found
frustrating.
A strange mirror in some ruins. One disappeared, the other became deaf.
Oh,
They never found the one, and the other died. They left for Reldon and traveled north to forget their sorrow.
So. You know how, and yes, she does, Oda, Meryl. You know how you have a whole selection of different characters you can play in this, and everyone has their own origin story. Canonically, all the characters who you don't play as, because obviously we're playing as the mage, they all fucking die. And what she just said there about 2 elven hunters from her clan who discovered an Illuvian, and one of them died and the other one disappeared, that is your player character and their mate if you play as a Dalish elf. And I'm fairly sure there are other references at other points in the game, like if you play as a dwarf, noble, or commoner. I'm sure there were some quests there that we skipped over, but yeah, a little bit morbid, but it's kind of cool how it's basically all canonized in. Everything happened, whether you were a part of it or not.
And they all
Yeah, another
died.
thing. I'm pretty sure, like Joan, for example, who was sort of our origin story, character, the one who helped us, we almost helped him escape, and then he showed up again at Redcliffe Castle and stuff. He still shows up in Redcliffe Castle if you play as anything else. But he talks about how, I think, his mage friend helped him escape and then probably died in the process.
I've never read
Yeah,
anything
he
about
actually. I remember him
speaking
saying
of
that.
the
Actually, now you think.
Yeah.
What became of the mirror?
Shattered. Destroyed.
Why?
It was corrupted by the Darkspawn. Beyond hope of recovery.
By the dark side.
They did it to protect others.
Even broken, it could be used to find the others. No, don't get ahead of yourself, Finn. You have to be sure.
What? What do you know?
This is so exciting. We have to get to the repository. Hadley has the key.
I hope this guy isn't going to be a companion. Oh, I say he becomes a companion. Fuck! It's Joan too.
Look, Finn, he fetched me a flower.
I feel so bad for the female city elf that we don't play as.
Slobbery, but pretty.
Yeah. Tegar. Yeah.
To fetch a Morrigan would save us a lot of trouble.
Shit. Thanks for that guilt trip. Mage friend, code word for magic dealer. I haven't finished Inquisition, stopped in the quest with the Orlesian court shit quest. Yeah, I think we talked about that a few streams ago, didn't we?
Hadley, just the man I was looking for.
Having to schmoozy with all the fancy fucks.
I'm always here.
Good one. So I need to go into the repository.
No.
No? Why not? I'm not some drooling apprentice.
It's just
It's
another
because of me,
Jowan.
isn't it?
No. The Sentinels have been behaving erratically, so the repository is locked for everyone's safety.
Oh,
The Sentinels. Are they like...
hurry for Bob.
They were the sentient armor suits or something that were down there. I think I remember fighting them. Is there something I can do?
I would certainly like to see the situation resolved, but I would hate to put you in danger. The repository isn't crucial to the daily functioning of the Circle, so we've left it until we can spare...
I am back. Had to charge my earbuds. Alright, hey Neil. Haven't missed too much. We're just investigating ancient elven history here. And we're trying to find some kind of magic mirror thing. Which may be horribly, horribly dangerous. Just give us the key, I can look after myself.
Very well. It's your next. But before you go, what's so important down there?
The statue. It knows things about Tevinter, and I need to speak to it.
All right. Be careful and keep the mess to a minimum.
You know
Keep
that
the jam
talking
to a
to
minimum.
Objects is a sign of insanity.
Not when it talks back.
You think the statue talks to you?
It's complicated.
I think I remember seeing a creepy statue down here.
You'll see.
I think I remember seeing it when we were through here the first time, way back at the start. As someone who hasn't played Inquisition, where does that game take place in Thedas? Is it similar to Dragon Age 2? So this game is Ferelden, which is kind of like the most southern west country on the continent. Dragon Age 2 takes place almost entirely just in the one city of Kirkwall, which is sort of an independent city-state, just north of... hold on, can I get a world map? No, I can't, damn. Just north of Ferelden, crossing the water a little bit. And then Dragon Age Inquisition is half and half between Ferelden and Orlais, which is our neighbour to the east. I think you're mostly jumping between those two. You might go a little further afield here and there, but that's most of it.
Have you played any possible story DLC for Inquisition?
I have not. I only played Inquisition once, kind of, well, not too long after it came out, so I don't think the DLC existed at the time. But I kind of wanted to in prep for Dragon Age 4. Especially since, once again...
Used to be where the phylacteries of the apprentices were stored.
I know.
They've been moved to
Once again, it looks like the sequel is basing it more on the DLC of the previous game than the actual previous game itself. Like I was saying, the Awakening DLC and this one we're playing now all seem to have more to do with the sequels than the actual main game that we just completed did. So it kind of incentivizes people to play all that shit. And leaves you a bit confused if you haven't. Alright, magic statue. Let's go.
Is breached. I see the encroaching darkness.
Yeah, there are also a ton of cameos in Inquisition.
Let's talk.
Hello?
The shadow will consume all.
Okay, chill the fuck out. Oh, this statue. I do remember this. Do you remember this, Sam? I think we talked to it before.
I think it's...
At the very least, we looked at it and went, wow, that's creepy, and then we left.
I don't remember talking to it, though.
The tear's in the veil, most likely. The statue's useless until we mend the veil.
I definitely remember this room and commenting on the three-headed worm dog and other things. So what are we doing? We must mend the veil. That's a vague objective, if ever there was one. Who did you romance in English? I'll tell you who I tried to romance. I only had eyes for one, and that was Cassandra. Because my angry, jackbooted mommy dummy is one of the few characters in that game who I actually liked. But you know what happened? She fucking turned me down. After all that time, fucking schmoozing, and then she turns around and she's like, nah, sorry. I mean, that was it. That was the end. I gotta be honest, I'm not a big fan of most of the companions in Inquisition. I actually went through the full list just like the other week, and was, yeah, just kind of like deciding where I would rank them compared to all three games actually. This, 2 and Inquisition, and holy shit, is there just a lot of... There's a lot. I think that's the biggest problem with that game, is there are way too many companions, so you really don't get a chance to, like, get invested in many of them. Ha ha ha, I romanced Cassandra and I got to fuck her. Oh, well, good for you, Oda! Rub it in! Nah, that's fine. We'll try again, I think. We got it. I gotta correct past wrongs. Now, there's just way too many companions, and a lot of them are very gimmicky. Like, there's the, hi, I am what is it? I'm a guy with a big hat who has, like, a demon possessing them or something, and I'll just hang out with you guys, because why not?
That sounds
like
like
that's
someone's
one of
OC they made up.
It is. So many of them, actually. Yeah, so many of them kind of match that description. This is my OC. Canary are too weird for romance. Well, I played as a canary, because they are the best race. But I kind of hate Bull, or whatever his name is. Is that his name? Iron Bull? Yeah.
You're not selling on me and wanting to be the second person who sits here and watches the entirety of Inquisition. For a long... No.
I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Like,
should we just go back to Andromeda? No.
it's very hard. You need to talk to her a bunch of times just right, and you need to get some secrets from the dwarf and find some book. I know! I found her the smutty sex books that she was into, and I got her a copy, and all of that. I got her a copy of 50 Shades. The fucking boomer. You know what I like about Cassandra most, as like a romanceable character, is that she's kind of like a MILF? No, I don't know. I don't know what to say. She's she's not your standard romanceable character in a video game. Let's just say that. Like, she's a bit older, a bit more rough around the edges. She would step on you. You know, she's I'll just stop talking, will I? Cassandra is an Amazon. No, she's a fascist. Was.
I can't be bothered right now.
To be fair, she is a fascist in Dragon Age 2. She's literally the Gestapo interrogator who is, like, driving the entire plot forward.
What Neil's
What? Neil. Ah, yes, Stephen's wife who is Flemeth. No.
She's old.
That would be a
Rough
gilf.
around the edges.
That would be a gilf, not a... Then again, have you seen Flemeth in Dragon Age 2? That's not my word. Somebody else said that, I'm quoting. One of you guys said that a couple of weeks ago. Somebody admit it.
Kill us now. Let's get back to the statue.
My only playthrough was with a female Dalish, and I found Solas to be the most... I thought you were going to say insufferable, because... I don't know, I'm not a fan. Don't deny it,
That's the fucking
Stephen.
problem. No one can say who that. What in other conversations I've seen, no one seems to be able to settle on what fucking irritates them about that game.
No fetch.
She kinda is, though. Meryl, on the other hand, is just adorable. Who kind of is, though?
Something. You can't just say fetch and expect him to retrieve random things.
Are you talking about Flemeth? Sweet. I'm not sure. You just said she kinda is, though, with no context. So I'm assuming you were the one. Meryl, on the other hand, is just adorable. Yeah. Meryl is your standard, like, BioWare romanceable character. She's a cute, quirky, Tally type companion. She's a, yeah.
I don't know why, but I had a feeling it was Beard who said that Flameth is all I'll say.
I don't know. I won't name names.
I am the
I'll just say that somebody did say it.
Zenovia, once consort and
Advisor to Archon Valerius, blah blah, fall of the house. Yes, we've been through that.
Finn. Greetings.
Yeah, Beard just says, I won't take credit as my memory is hazy, but I probably said something about hooking up with Flemeth. Sounds like me. Yeah, actually, I'm sure it was me. Alright, fair enough. No judgment here.
This is a no judgment live stream.
No. I mean, I might judge a little bit. I might judge a little bit if it's Dragon Age 1 Flemeth, but from what I remember, Dragon Age 2 Flemeth's a little bit more, gauche. She's gone through a phase, I think.
Saying that, there's probably someone who wants to fuck Dr. Zimmer from Fallout 3, so, you know, there we go.
Dr. Chokwas from Mass Effect.
A quick push will do it.
I remember the statue, I think.
You were here, weren't you? With Jowan. Some of the apprentices now
She's like Helen Mirren at an Iron Maiden concert.
since he made it out of the tower alive.
I like that. Flemeth, Wynn is the go-getter, growls like Sam the dog. Can we change the topic?
What the fuck is going on this live stream?
Meryl is very naive. Yeah, sorry, I was gonna say like she's that character type, Meryl. Like I said, a Tally. Or a Mass Effect 1 Liara, because she goes through a big character change over those games. The statue.
Right. Back to the statue. It's hard to get answers out of it.
Oh, that's a good point to Hans. Careful though, Dragon Age 2 Flemeth only appears in a dwarf's recollection, and every female is a lot better equipped in his version of events. Yeah, because Dragon Age 2 is not actually happening. The entire game is being told from the perspective of a total bullshitter. So a lot of it might be exaggerated. That was the interrogation I was referencing. Cassandra is interrogating Varric the dwarf to basically get the entire plot of that game out.
The lights of Arlathan will illuminate the Scrya's path. The Archons possessed them, but they were misused, befouled, and lost, like so much the Imperium touched. Some were saved.
You
carried by fugitives
need a
traveling
retexture
Elven
mod.
It's so.
Their sorrow awoke the stone.
It looks like a PS1 model.
Sheltered them. They found a sanctuary in the deep halls of Cad Halash, now known as Kadash.
Of all things to pan the camera on, what this cunt.
Shielded from unworthy eyes.
They found a sanctuary in the halls of Cad Halash, now known as Kadash. In the reboot, it will be called Dash. When they make the sequel, it will be called Ka. Then eventually, the amazing Cad Halash in 2022. Okay, that's enough. That's a me and Sam joke. Can we trust this thing?
Lie. Well, I don't think it can.
No, it's significantly lower poly than everything
I
else.
had not realized that Derginlin once aided my people when they fled.
Deep halls of Catalash. Must mean a dwarven tyke.
Goodbye, Finn. We will not speak again.
That's ominous.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Means you're gonna die. Alright, let's get out of here.
I haven't seen your beady little eyes for a while.
Who, mine? You want to see him?
Yes, yeah.
Peering out from the black.
Get me that android!
Varric is my favourite character from Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition. He is probably my favourite companion. He's up there. He's like, yeah, I like him and Meryl from Dragon Age 2, and then him and Cassandra from Inquisition. For some reason, he always seems to stand out as being one of the non-shit ones in those two games, full of shit characters. I think I'm going the wrong way. This whole place is just a big circle. Actually, it doesn't matter. It is a big circle. Mentions ominous ruins. Refuses to elaborate further. The chat statue. You know what else I like about Varric? He is a dwarf in a fantasy setting who, A, isn't Scottish inexplicably, and B, doesn't have a big bushy beard.
Now, mage.
C, actually, additionally, he's not a miner or lives underground. He's a bard man with a crossbow. Yeah, whatever. He breaks stereotypes.
Dwarf stereotypes really piss you off, don't they? They really piss me
The
off.
lights of Arlathan.
Hey, Datura. You've missed a bit. We're kind of rapid firing through this quest here. So, when did you leave? We know what we're looking for. Morrigan's on the trail for these things called the Alluvians, which we have found out are ancient elven mirrors, which we don't exactly know what the power is of them, but we know that they are very dangerous, and one of them, or the next clue anyway, is going to be in this dwarven thaig that we're now heading off to. Also, this guy's probably going to die. How is it going to help us find Morrigan?
Morrigan is interested in the Alluvians. We find them, we find her.
Let me come with you. I can help. Please. I thought the mirrors were all
Please.
destroyed. I can't pass up this chance at actually finding one.
If Hadley agrees.
I had permission to leave the tower to continue my research some time ago, but I never had the opportunity.
Wait, why?
until
Again,
now.
why does a
It was
mage
the first time, huh?
in 2022, why does a mage need permission to leave the tower from a Templar? Alistair, I made one request. I feel cheated.
Does your name
I should have just asked for
mean
money.
Elven?
Blessed creators, why does everyone ask that of people from other cultures?
I didn't mean.
I mean, he is giving you what you want, but now he has to spend at least 10 years of his reign
Well,
trying to sort the paperwork out for this.
Horatio Aldebrand Esquire was
Yeah, true.
and I was tired of the other apprentices.
Alright, let's go. Right, we are wait a minute. Elven Ruins. Or the Tig. Where? Have we got an option here? Obtain a shard of the Broken Alluvian. The scrying ritual requires a shard of the Broken Mirror that a Dalish clan once encountered. Okay. And the scrying ritual requires relics hidden away in the Tig. Right. We shall go to the Tig first. So this really is like a condensed campaign. We're already jumping like, you know, we're hitting all the usual hits here. We've done the Krokani Wilds, we've done the Tower, we're going to the Dwarf place, then we got to go to the Elven place. It's just a miniaturized version of the main story.
I'm not sure I like the deep roads. Fewer darkspawn than expected, but it feels like we're being watched. Wait, why did we stop? Is this Kadash Tig?
The biggest joke is that the statue refuses to elaborate, as if it had anywhere to go. I have to go. Bye-bye. Stands petrified, because it's... Pretty much every fantasy story in existence would be a lot shorter if like people just spoke normally. You can't have everything. If you're a Scottish gamer who wouldn't get mad over dwarf stereotypes. What do you mean if? Is that a statement or a question? I don't know. I'm not mad. I just don't like stereotypes, especially in fantasy. There are certain tropes which are just overdone to the point of absurdity.
I think it was in response to me pointing out that you don't really like the Scottish dwarf stereotype.
I mean, I don't mind it. It's just the fact that it's done everywhere. Or, well, almost everywhere.
And I came across this footnote. Apparently, the elves would magically conceal relics of great significance, thus shielding them from unworthy eyes. And given what the Tevinters did, I'd say they count as unworthy.
You don't say.
Like, it has nothing to do with them being Scottish. You could insert, like, any fantasy trope there. If I could think of any, right offhand. Which I can't. So... Are there any other, like, fantasy races which always have, like, a set accent almost everywhere? Like orcs who always speak like Cockney, you know? Or, I don't know what other ones are.
To be fair, I don't think that one happens as much.
It doesn't happen as much. It's definitely a Lord of the Rings thing, and there's, I think, like, Warhammer maybe does it as well. Anyway. Fantasy talk drives me insane. It really makes me want to punch people. Oh, sorry. I just checked the companion roster in Inquisition, and I forgot about every one of them, excluding Cassandra, Varric, Solus, and Iron Bull, and Dorian. I totally forgot Blackwall, Sarah, Vivienne, and Cole. I feel like there's more than that, but yeah, that is quite a lot of companions. You're a helpful person to have around. I don't know if I'd be sarcastic or not.
Hawks are riddled with Cockney.
If the elves concealed the relics with magic, only the blood of their kin will reveal them.
I'm an elf.
And we need your blood.
Hey!
Excuse me?
Just a few drops, that's it.
Is this blood magic?
Blood doesn't power the spell, it's just a component. It's certainly a grey area, so let's just keep this between the three of us, shall we?
Bark.
4 of us.
There we
share
go.
the same blood as the Alathan elves, so you're the only one this enchantment might recognize.
Fine. Just because hearing that gets me all tingly. A few drops.
I'll be gentle.
Sell down. Kills her.
Reveal vortices of magic.
I'll be gentle, gore back noise.
Which will lead us to them. Once we reach the influence of the lights of Alathan, Ariane's available.
I like how all the other... Fireball. Sorry, I'm reading chat. Oh, shit. Hold on. Where's all my spells? There we go. I knew I had more spells than that. Christ. Oh, sorry. Alright. I like how all the other main characters in Dragon Age Post 1 actually have voice acting.
I shall do it.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it? So in Dragon Age 2, you're playing as basically a set character. You can choose male or female, and you can like change their appearance. Although, to be honest, I don't know, the main designs kind of seem like the default. Yeah, they kind of go for a Commander Shepard thing that way. Probably a little bit inspired by their, their other franchise that was going on at about the same time.
I don't know, can you be inspired by yourself? I guess.
Well, I mean, like, they saw that the set protagonist... What would you call that? Is there...
I could probably translate.
A fake RPG.
No. I mean, like, because you have set protagonists, like Geralt from The Witcher, who is who they are, and you can't really change them. You can maybe, like, slightly nudge dialogue options here and there, but generally they are set as they are. And then you have, like, a completely...
We can use it to reveal the energy flowing towards the light of our
completely original characters like Dragon Age, who you can change their origin, everything about them, appearance, personality, everything. And then you have characters like the Fallout 4 Soul Survivor, or Commander Shepard, or Hawk.
Do you see it? Can you follow the path?
Wait, was I supposed to stay?
Pay attention to where they're going.
I'm trying. So I'm watching these lights.
The hands
Watch it
put it up in quite a good way.
I'll check in a second, I'm just not sure. Am I supposed to... I don't get what I'm doing, I'm just going to go across this bridge.
I always thought dwarves must be dull without magic.
Fireball. It's custom characters versus customizable characters. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Although, I don't think it's a very descriptive. I mean, it's a very accurate, but it's not super useful to your average person. Because if you say, "Oh no, it's not a custom character; it's a customizable character," they're not instantly going to know what the hell you're talking about. You're then going to have to sit them down and explain the difference. But I know what you mean. I do like that. Descriptor. They're all going for this wall here.
I think something's here.
Ow! What? I don't know what that was. Sounds like he... and then in Dragon Age Inquisition, sorry, talking about the main character, you do have a voice, but it's a lot more customizable. You've got all the race options, plus Canary, so you've actually got more than this game. And there's 2 voices for, I don't think there's different voices between the races, but there's 2 voices for male and 2 voices for female. There's like a more American sounding one and a more British sounding one. Also, the game is falling apart. That is a great sign. We'll just quickly save. Honestly, my taste in games has gone down to the point I'll mostly only play games where I can make my own character. Does it limit my games? Yes, but it does let me find hidden gems like Mass Builder. Don't know what that is. What is Mass Builder? The fact that you said it's a hidden gem explains why I haven't heard of it. Oh shit! Oh! You're a fucking Bronto.
Can you get one as a companion?
Bryn, I'm not playing PSO2. He just goes, you want to know what game has make your own characters?
I think that is the quickest you've ever responded to a comment that I've ever seen.
I love you, Bryn.
In this darkness, to the elf, it's like standing in a field of stars, and they're showing us the way.
Should we do Andromeda again? That has a customizable character.
My taste has changed a lot in recent years. I like oddball stories that don't take 7 years to complete. Having said that, I loved Death Stranding. I did not actually play that. I don't know what my taste in games is anymore.
Xenoverse ruined that for me.
I'm honestly having a think right now. I don't know if it's like I'm getting kind of jaded with games, or my taste is changing, or if it's just that there aren't many good games coming out. I really don't know what the thing is, but like, I want to say that I enjoy RPGs, but then when I think about it, there's been so many RPGs I've played. Well, so many. There's been a few RPGs I've played lately where I kind of just get bored too soon, and I don't really get into it. You know, case in point, a certain game that we may be playing last night. But
saying that, what I find is happening with me is that, like, I'm not really going out and trying to play like newer games. I'm going back to a lot of older shit that I never got round to sort of playing.
I was going to say that's the same as me, but for me it's going back and playing the old games I always used to play. Like, I'm playing New Vegas again at the moment. I've played New Vegas more times than I've played other games. We've crashed. I've played that game a lot. But I'm enjoying it, and I'm actually, like, it's keeping my attention, weirdly enough, despite having, done everything there is to do in that game. Are we back?
Well, it's the Blood Dragon.
Are we back on? There we are.
I really hope that multiplayer mod's working, because the idea of co-op quests in New Vegas on like a private server. Oh.
Datura, about that mass game. It's basically a game that lets you build your own mecha / Gundam thing. Basically hack and slash gameplay. It's still somewhat early development. That sounds like it could be kind of fun. I mean, I don't mind a hack and slash, and I also love customization, and I also love big robots. I remember I used to have a lot of fun with them, like... Now, Bryn's gonna fucking jump in here and correct me, so like, actually, but I think it was the original Armored Core on PS1. Are you gonna tell me there's actually like 27 Armored Core games that existed before that one? Maybe, but... excuse me, what? Alright. I don't know. Did I say something wrong? Either way, the point is, I used to play that game, and I used to have a lot of fun just making my big mecha. It's... I like it.
Let's see.
I like robots. No, the first AC was PS... Okay, I was right then. Cool.
Where they're going.
Also another From Software game.
Oh! And that was, revealed lately. A leak about a new Armored Core game from Software coming out. From Software coming out. That could be interesting.
I just want to give more of their games a go, to be honest.
If it's got more Dark Souls-y inspired... Because they've done nothing but Souls-likes for, like, the last decade plus, haven't they? And then they're going back to that. Maybe there'll be some kind of synthesis between what they've gotten used to since then. Armored Core 6, I was insanely happy to hear that. Yeah, I knew you were.
Insert excitement noises here.
I love the Yakuza games. I suppose that's the only franchise I'm into these days. There's a formula, but they're so... Oh, I got cheapened. But They're so much fun.
You see this splotch here on my road?
Mass builder lets you oh, a Gundam with a spear.
A worn journal. That sounds like it's important. Take that.
Wonder if the relics here could...
What? And we've got Minecraft blood again. This game is so unstable. I can't wait to stop playing it forever.
We're seeing the magical energy being drawn to the light of our lath.
Mass Builder lets you make your own weapons as well. Swords, daggers, lances, spears, halberds! Oh, well, sign me up. I love a good halberd. Even shit like automatic guns and grenade launchers. The whole shebang.
It has halberds in it. What's that?
Yeah, it's halberds, Stephen. Halberds! Have I made my feelings about halberds already known? I guess I have.
I want to look into this and hopefully it's not shit, because it sounds quite fun.
What we could do.
Can we, can this be the last time we go through this rigmarole? So, rule of 3. We've done the light game. And fought the Guardian 3 times now. Surely... that'll be the last. What's a halberd? A halberd is a type of polearm. It's basically a spear crossed with an axe, I guess is the simplest way of putting it. It's also the best weapon in Dark Souls 1. At least the best easy to acquire one. I like spears, personally. I've always been a big proponent of spears. I hate the fact that they haven't been in an Elder Scrolls game since Morrowind. Reach is important. Wink.
I mean, Halo Reach is a very good game.
Yeah, that's what I meant, and nothing else. And oh my god! Big Minecraft blood. Look at that jam.
Jump into the next realm.
Hold on.
This is not Chris's blood.
Right, this looks like...
Never been outdoors? Till now?
I have been.
This looks like an end point.
Don't care much for it. We had to do stretching exercises. I got sweaty. There was dirt. During my apprenticeship, they thought
Shut up. You're a sorry replacement for Alistair. Guy, whatever your name is, Finn.
fresh air in the summer?
Stop trying to be cute. You're not. Fucking Bioware and their quirky characters.
Okay, I've seen a total of about 10 seconds of gameplay, and I will admit I'm fairly partial to how this game looks.
What the hell is up here? Yeah.
I shall do it.
Sometimes called pole axes, though incorrectly. Sure. I mean, that does describe them reasonably well. Nah, it's not like it's not that halberds in particular are like my favorite weapon or anything. Although they might as well be by this point. It's just that I like spears, polearms in general, and halberds keep cropping up in games lately, and they keep being awesome. And so that's become kind of the running joke.
Especially when they also have a big attack where you spin in a circle and kill everything.
Yeah. Okay. Pop.
Giant axes as well. Shout out to Bloodborne.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, I did not enjoy Bloodborne when I played it during Halloween for my patrons, but then I went back to it recently, changed the weapon, went with basically the halberd equivalent, which was the what's it called?
What the
Hunter's axe or something.
Oh, the
Which has-
noob axe if you're the hands or whatever.
It has reach. It's got a big spinny attack. It's got a pokey attack, so you can keep things away from you. And you know what? Fucking good. I'm fucking doing all right now. I fucking beat the first 3 bosses without too much trouble at all. Just the noobaks. That's what. Yeah, sure. But you know what? Were the Americans noobs because they used the nukes in World War II? Just because you have the best weapon and you use it, just tell your enemies, just get a better weapon. You know? That's what I say. If you've got what it takes to win, then just win. Okay. Use the tools you have at your disposal. That's what I say. Stop with this, Dahan. Stop with this, like, oh, you're playing the game wrong, you're making it too easy, while at the same time, every other Dark Souls and Bloodborne player cheese the game to shit. They just, like, make sure the bosses are permanently stuck on the environment, and they just, like, hack into their ankles, and they say, oh no, you got to use the tools at your disposal. It's not cheating. It's not cheese. It's such a fucking double standard.
The broken Louvian should be around.
I love it. It's all good.
So much, why come with us?
Couldn't pass up a chance to learn more about the ancient elves.
Japan sinks a few boats, we drop the sun on them twice.
I meant the dog.
Fucking noobs.
You had an epiphany. What did you have? Go on.
I recently had an epiphany about Dark Souls 2, go on.
Don't say bad Vimeo game, because I will be upset. That's the happiest the game has made me.
Terrible Vimeo game. Stephen, if you want, I can send you a pic of one of the mechs I made. Sure, why not? And I kind of want to look at some gameplay of this. It sounds interesting. How can you send it? Do you have my I don't know. Twitter, Patreon, if you have access. I'll have a look. Is it quite a recent game? That Mass Builder. Whatever it's called.
Yeah, like 2019, 2020, still getting updates, I think. It actually looks really cool. I like the style they're going for with it.
You don't think it's contagious, do you?
The Dark Souls story is... Sorry, this is Dahan's epiphany. The Dark Souls story is very interesting and deep. However, it is also utterly irrelevant to the actual gameplay, and a player can go through the whole thing without noticing any of it. Absolutely. But I've also played other games where players can, and sometimes are encouraged, in a way, or not discouraged, from going through the game without paying attention. And it's kind of the point. If you aren't paying attention, you get the bad ending. If you just go through life not paying attention to what's going on around you and how you're basically being used as a pawn in a game by your betters, then yeah, I mean, you'll be blissfully ignorant about the whole thing, and you'll go through the game like, well, that was a fun game about killing monsters. But if you pay attention, if you lift your head up a little bit and see what's going on, and you kind of get a bit more of the nuance of the story, it becomes a bit more interesting, doesn't it?
It's also a good spiritual successor to Mario 64 with the painted world.
Oh. Like I was going to say, it's kind of like the Killzone series. That's the point I made in my video, is that, like, if you just take it face value, it's just a game about shooting the space Nazis, innit? Pew pew. But then if you kind of pay attention, you know, what's going on in the background, you realise, oh, it's like... I won't go into it, but yeah. There's a lot more political nuance going on here. We're kind of bad people.
Dans, if you've played all of them, how would you rate
rank the Souls games?
Yeah, how would you rank them? Because I'm basically at the end of 3 now, and I still don't know how I'd rank them.
Wow, you're that fan already? You haven't been keeping me up to date. Which I'm fine with. I don't want you to tell me like every spoiler and everything, but I didn't realise you were still playing it so much.
Well, or I think I am. Like, there's not as many bosses in it, as far as I know. Like, compared to 2, and it's like 40 bosses.
I think overall experience to hands, because story-wise, I mean... Actually, sorry, can I reverse a little bit while you're thinking up your answers to reply to Sam? The gameplay and the story having nothing to do with each other in Dark Souls 1, I kind of disagree with. Because the whole world is centered around this, like, constant struggle and death, and the only way anybody is even staying sane and not hollowing is by having, basically keeping themselves busy with some kind of challenge, you know? It's like Sigmir of Katarina. His entire thing is he just keeps pushing himself onwards. For no real reason. He's not, like, trying to go on any particular quest. He just wants to, like, challenge himself. And then as soon as he stops, or as soon as you keep bailing him out and taking the challenge away from him, that's when he dies.
I fully respect that
essentially.
ranking. I fully respect that ranking.
Let's see. What's the ranking? From enjoyment, I would say 3-1 stomach ulcer 2. Yeah, I will say, I don't know if we've talked about this too much, but also bought. I can't finish Dark Souls 2. I'm done with it. I don't know, I'll go back to it one day, but so far I'm completely fucking tired with it. Also, HD, you should stream Killzone at some point. I would not be opposed. Especially given that lately we've been playing a lot of games and not particularly getting on with them. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should just play something I know I like.
Please do one if you're going to start, because I'm curious to see more of one, actually.
It is begun.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
This is it.
I'm glad it's not just me, Dans. I did power through and finish it. Just sort of winced and got on with it. But, yeah, I just didn't enjoy barely any of it.
Broken. Mostly broken. With the shard and the lights of our Lathan, we should be able to scry for an unbroken mirror.
Also, I don't feel like there was any worthwhile story in 2.
We can
As
start-
much as we can debate over the strength of the narrative in 1, 2 really is just go around, kill monsters. At least as far as I could tell.
Also, the first boss, the Lost Giant or whatever, that cutscene is shit. It looks like a Source filmmaker.
It really, really does.
Waves his head around. I hate
There is
it.
something.
So
There is something.
wank.
There's something really uncanny about the cutscenes in Dark Souls 2. They look exactly like a Source filmmaker thing. It's just weird. We were pissing ourselves laughing at that, weren't we?
Yeah, the fucking head banging bell end giants. That's shit.
Am I bleeding? Oh, look, a rip in my
Oh.
bow.
Is he going to die?
What happened to Ariane? Give us your blood. Who cares if it hurts?
It's my blood.
Oh, no, he's not.
It's
Okay.
different.
Oh no, the jam people are back.
Don't be such a baby.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no Mora Bear. Mora Bear's missing, Grudge.
The Tevinter's
That's where we're looking for
the
her.
ancient dragon bones could enhance the Illuvian's power.
Nah, it was time for Mora Bear to leave. What do we do when we're there? Because we have the 2 things we need.
We examine the mirror. It might give clues to what Morrigan's doing. If she's looking for the Illuvians as well, she might even be there. Shall we?
Okay. So, are
Let
we
me just get
heading to the end now? I feel this is probably going to be the end. So, this ancient graveyard where dragons once came to die is where an ancient Illuvian is hidden. Right. So, I'm saying Illuvian now. Illuvian. You should stream Gears of War too. That was often thought of the Microsoft rival to Killzone, even though the latter was marketed as the Halo killer. Yeah, can we stop doing this? Can we stop comparing games to each other all the time? It just becomes like an endless cycle. Halo comes out, and then it's like Killzone, it's the Halo killer, and then Gears of War comes out, and it's like, that's whatever. Anyway, no, the answer is no, because I don't have an Xbox. So, that would not be an option.
I think some of them are on PC.
I don't want it. Can that be my reason?
I know you were going to say that.
So, Imp Steven, what's your plan for when you catch up to Morrigan? Well, we'll just have to see, won't we?
That's not even funny.
Never met a Not much for small talk, are they?
Why would anyone worship a dragon?
What? Imp
That's the kind of thing you think of with your fucking thumb up your
Imp Steven. Amazing. Alright, this is getting silly. Everybody, fuck off. I'm going for this mage. He's bothering me. He's dead. Is he? No, he's not. He's playing dead.
I don't know.
No, he's dead.
The main
He's definitely dead.
The main impetus to try Sekiro is there's a lot of fat enemies in it. And it looks amusing.
For a dragon graveyard, there sure are a lot of dragons. Live dragons. One or two. Oh shit, we are having some trouble here, aren't we? Can you kill this one fucking archer?
Well, it shows a version of Bloodborne where the axe was so big it took up the entire map, like the entirety of Yharnam. It's just this axe with your tiny little hands.
You just kill everything. He's dead. I tried. Alright, Sam, it's just you and me. Against this barely alive Drake.
We take him as a pet.
Nope, he's dead. I am sorry.
Hang on, do I still have my appropriate war paint on?
I've just realised the combat music in this game is identical to Fallout 3. Einan Zur, you fucking hack.
They fucking bend him for Inquisition. I'm sick of him in every fucking video game I play. Sorry. Do you know, I don't even feel sorry. He's probably about a multi-trillionaire at this point.
I don't think so.
In every RPG ever exists.
On the Twitter thing I tagged you in. Hey, Stephen, if you want to check out a review of Mass Builder, I attached the YouTube video in the replies. Alright, cool. Then if you haven't already, you could send a screenshot of your creation there as well. Also bot. Vom Red. I wonder if they're trying to communicate with me. I mean, they're starting to use actual entire words, right? Previously, it was just like random letters. But they're starting to break through now. The aliens are beginning to break through. Yes. Vom Red. Who are you? Me Vom Red. Vom Sam. Say hello, Sam. Just don't scare them.
How you doing?
I don't think they understand how you're doing yet.
Hello there. It is me, Ian.
Ow. What's going on here? Oh. Permanent bonus to health. I'll take that.
A
Jesus
regimen
Christ,
of strenuous exercise.
I'm not really caring about the level ups too much.
I don't know. I've made a lot of giant noises, but I don't remember making one in the past 5-10 minutes.
Did you stretch or yawn? Because you do that a lot, don't you? And just go like... Yeah. Various other sounds.
I don't remember which one it was.
Oh no. He's stuck. He's dead. Sorry, I missed a few comments, didn't I? The bots are learning human behavior to take us over and play our games and marry our waifus. No. What's going on here?
Is
What is that?
Terra? It can't be. They're only legends.
What the fuck is that?
It is said they were rock and tree, wind and rain, given form and breath by the elven gods to protect their people.
to protect their people? Then why does it look like it's going to eat you?
Oh, it's gonna eat you.
Get his little hands. His little...
Oh, this is different. Oh god.
All you gotta do is push it over and it won't be able to get back up.
It's an Ackley. It's the thing that was fighting Obi-Wan on the Geonosis. Gotta keep an eye on Doggo's health. Oh, he's fine. Teammate gone. Steven, sounds like every president in an Alien movie. Me president, who you? On behalf of the United States of America and the people of Earth, I greet you. Oh, they're dragons. Actual full-on dragons. The hell was that noise? Oh, another bot. Fucking hell. Vom Red. They're repeating themselves now. Alright, Sam, you to take over. Because, Steven's dead. Okay, no, he's not.
What happened to my war paint? Where's it gone?
That is a bloody good point. We took it to a dog groomer. And they cleaned him up. Oh, he still got it. No, he still got it. It's just, is it just covered in jam? Or it's not really, it's not really showing up.
It's faded.
He's been in the fade.
I hope not. It's probably in there for about 2 days if you...
Uh-oh. I've been separated from me group. That's no good. Oh, fuck. I don't know why he has this, like, microwave beeping sound attack. It's annoying.
I mean, not everyone has time to make dinner.
How? Oh no, Sam! Protect the doggo. It's dead? All the Minecraft jam. Well, that was something. Okay, and then into the tower we go, right?
Shall be done.
I don't see there's much point in looting anything, because we're never coming back here.
Ever again.
Ever again.
Sad. It's really sad.
Oh no, it's not Eldritch knowledge. It's a learning algorithm trying to learn to replicate the power and mind of Max Stone from his creator. Oh, that's dangerous. We must stop them. What the hell is the... What are these poopy plants? I don't like it. Oh shit, there's the mirror. And there's not... Okay, surely we're going to see Morrigan soon. There she is! She's right there! About bloody time. We're only an hour and a half into the stream.
We should...
Vorn to go. These bots are getting bolder.
I think she's expecting you. Ask her about our book.
Fuck off. Oh, Sam's so happy to see her. I like that.
No further, please. One more step and I leave. For good this time.
Hello to you too, Morgan.
I assume you know what this is. I have gone to great lengths to find and activate.
Yeah,
this
where's me American
reason
sniper,
and I
baby?
use it, and you will not be able to follow.
Yeah, it's a portal. The Illuvians are portals to where? Yeah. If you can leave, then why haven't you left already?
I remained to see if it was truly you. I had to know. Tell me, why did you come?
Come. To kill you? No. You think I would just let you walk away? I couldn't let it end like that. Yeah, we'll go with this one.
Was that not our deal? A deal you are breaking. What can you hope to gain by coming here now?
The woman I love. And all that gay shit.
You once argued with me that love is not weakness. I will never understand you, and you will never understand me.
I don't even know if there is a good outcome to this. I won't understand unless you help me to.
I would not even know where to begin explaining.
That is very sappy, you're right. Okay, first of all, where is the demon baby?
He is safe and beyond your reach. All you need to know is that the child is an innocent. He knows nothing of the destiny that lies before him.
That's not good enough.
Because the child is yours. I understand. I will not share my plan with you. I dare not. If your trust is insufficient, then your anger will have to do.
What is your plan? I want to know.
My plan is to leave and prepare the child for what is to come. Such preparation requires time and power. I must have both if I am to be successful. More than this, I dare not say, even to you.
Why did you betray me? I mean, did she betray me? I'll say it anyway, but I imagine he's going to say, I didn't fucking betray you.
I did not betray you.
There you go.
I left, just as I said I would.
I'm just, doing all of the dialogue options. You left me no choice.
And what choice did I have? How was I to know that the battle with the archdemon would come so soon? And when it did, I came to you. I needed you, yes. But I also did not want to see you die. And here you stand, alive. So do not speak to me of betrayal. Then allow me to provide you a warning. 'Tis Flemeth you should beware of, not me. Hunt her if you hunt anyone.
So she is alive? Flemeth is dead.
My mother has tricked her way past death and more. She is no more finished than I am. I thought I knew what Flemeth planned. I thought...
Just be sappy and everything will be good. Okay.
And yet I was wrong. So very wrong. She is no blood mage. No abomination. She is not even truly human. The ritual was but a means to an end. A herald for what is to come.
Why? What? What is going to happen?
Change is coming to the world. Many fear change and will fight it with every fiber of their being. But sometimes change is what they need most. Sometimes change is what sets them free.
Foreboding for the sequels. And that's what you want, to be free?
What I want is unimportant now. I cannot tarry longer.
I'm so short.
I have to go.
Oh no, I'm turning to stone! Okay, never mind.
You
Take me with you?
cannot know what you ask. 'Twould be better if you stayed. For you. For us both.
I want to be with you, no matter what. Okay, Neil is saying two, so...
Then come, my love.
Come.
We will face the future together.
Ah. Meanwhile, our companions in the background are like, what about a magic book? And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. That entire, like, book quest line was a means to an end. This being the end.
God, Steven's wrinkly.
He is. He's aged like fine shit, doesn't he? He's gone through a lot since the start.
What, like a week?
It's been like a year at least, right? Well, we're gone.
He has aged like piss. Fuck that book.
And we have travelled to Zen. Right, we left the universe together. There you have it. And we literally did just leave our fucking companions hanging, didn't we? They're like, wait a minute! Companions be like...
Oh, that was
What about our magic book? Fuck it. No one gives a shit about you too.
I think that is
Nameless,
the
faceless
funniest ending
companions.
to a DLC I've ever seen in my life. Literally, what the book? Fuck the book. Directed by George Lucas.
Like, I'm sorry, but how many people got that DLC to go like on a to go find some kind of magic book for a couple of companions they've never heard of before, or who went into it to bang Morgan? Fuck's sake. Now, I have seen, this is the only thing that I've seen of this DLC before, is that there's an ending where you fucking stab Morgan through the heart. You just fucking kill her before she goes through the portal.
You parry her and riposte her. Oh.
Yeah. You don't want to have her, do whatever it is she's planning to do with this demon child. And since she refuses to tell you and tries to get it away, you just fucking pull a knife out on her. But we wouldn't do that. Of course not. We're far too big a simp. Never to be seen again. Yeah, I think Awakening does take place before this. That's a good point, actually. So this would be the canonical end for Steven in our Dragon Age storyline, right? Now you are a good dad, raising your son with Morrigan, a normal family. Companions are just standing there like, you fucking what, mate?
It's fine, they were shit anyway.
They were fucking shite. So what happens with this child? What does it become? Do we know? Can be answered on Patreon if it's a spoiler. I think you were shilling our Patreon for us there, Oda. What becomes of this child? Find out by subscribing to the RedScot Gaming Patreon. No, I don't know actually, to be honest. Something tells me I missed the stream. Oh, hi, Lily. Yes, you did. I don't know if we find out what happens with the kid. Then again, the time that... Yeah, it's alright, Lily. Don't worry about it. I could... Basically, the entire storyline was a load of bullshit leading up to us tracking down Morrigan and getting back with her and travelling to the border world of Zen with her. So it's not canon then. No, this is canon. Everything's canon in like... The broad strokes and all the DLC are canon in this series. What I'm thinking, though, is when I played this before... Because I never did this DLC, and to be fair, when I've done this before, I didn't bang Morrigan. So when I played Inquisition, I didn't have those things. Because Inquisition does carry over your save data. It all gets uploaded to the Dragon Age Keep, I think. It's an EA-run server, where you can like edit your own personalized timeline, and then you can re-download that for when you start a new game in Inquisition and whatnot. So Morrigan may have had a demon kid, but it would have been with Alistair, if anyone, or just didn't have any demon kid at all. So, I don't know what the outcome of this plot thread would be. Yeah, sorry, I'm explaining this for, like, everybody as well, Oda. But I'm trying to, like, kind of rationalize in my head. I think that makes sense. That would kind of make sense why it never gets brought up when you do meet Morrigan again in Inquisition for a little while. Spoilers. But, yeah, it would be interesting. If we can carry on this particular save data, if and when we do go play those other games, we'll find out what happens, I suppose. It'll all be new to me. My carer took me out to get dinner, and then we watched Simpsons because I was having anxiety. Don't worry about it at all. I hope you're doing all right. It was a pretty easygoing stream. The game wasn't really what mattered today. I think we just kind of talked a lot about various stuff.
Yeah, don't worry. It wasn't like much to miss. It was just sort of 1.5 hours of a horny protagonist trying to find his wife.
1.5 hours of Stephen tracking down his waifu.
And there was some story about a book, and it was shit. So yeah.
Oh, but yeah, then again, the we didn't really find out too much about the Luvians, but they are a important sort of plotline in the other games, I suppose. We don't entirely know. I don't remember, actually. Sorry, my memory of Inquisition is pretty fucking vague. My problem also was that every time Inquisition brought up something from the past, if it came from a DLC or like one of these expansions, which I never played before, it kind of just went over my head. Because people were all talking about this as if it was like, you know, somehow Palpatine's returned, except I've never watched a previous Star Wars movie, you know. That was a weird analogy there, but you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't really giving a fuck. Or paying enough attention. Going back to it now, maybe it would be more context. You could totally carry everything into Inquisition, just gotta import them to the Dragon Age Keep and make sure your choices are correct. Yeah. That's just what I was saying. Anyway, we'll probably just end the stream there rather than yammer on.
Or just fuck off.
But yeah, I'm quite happy then that I had no idea how long that DLC was, but it ended up being one almost full stream, so that's nice and neat.
Did I understand?
And you know what that means? You know what that means, Sam?
What does that mean?
What we're doing next week? Something else, finally. Listen, good night. I'm assuming it's going to be part of future Dragon Age, a super child to fight the baldy elf dude. I have no idea. Again, I have no idea what the hell's going on with Dragon Age 4 because I haven't played the DLC for Inquisition because they insist on making the DLC super important for the sequels every time. Is there any DLC in 2? That is a question. I'm going to find out. Dragon Age 2 DLC. There is some. It's hard to figure out what is just like content. Like, just like, oh, here's a shiny armor or whatever. Class items, who gives a fuck? Legacy? That looks important. That looks very important, actually. Legacy is a story-driven, downloadable content for Dragon Age 2. It can be played at any time. Takes place before the events of the end game. And it involves the... this is the introduction for the final, like, the main fucking villain of Inquisition. This is exactly the fucking point I was making. So much of this game relies on the player to have played every piece of fucking content. This is kind of my problem with Inquisition, is that like the whole main story involved this big bad villain who everybody acted like, oh no, it's Corypheus or whatever his fucking name is. He's back! And I'm just like, who? Because I haven't played the Dragon Age 2 DLC. Fucking. Anyway. How do you use Dragon's Keep to alter your story? It's you just sign in and you have different like. I'll go and have a look. Let me have a look. Dragon Age Keep, because I have a. It's tied to your EA account, I think. Oh god, this is gonna be too much effort. I'll log in while I'm in chat. Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age Steam, Dragon Age Bethesda Net. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, I get you. I fucking get you. I'm slow, motherfucker. I have never given the DLCs any time. Nah, me neither. What the hell's my password? It was fun as always. See you for Dark Souls. The Dirty Feet game. The Dirty Feet. What the? I know there are feet in that game, but it wasn't the main fucking draw. You disgust me. I wonder, could I show you guys? Then again, how much of this is going to be spoilers? I will screen share just for a minute.
Careful.
Can we go display capture? Hey, right. Can you guys see this?
Oh my god! What's all that porn?
There we go. Don't worry, I closed all my porn tabs. Here is the Dragon Age Keep. My world state. Oh, last updated 8 months ago. There you go. So you got Dragon Age Origins, and this is basically all of the different choices from that game. So what have we got here? I have a whole bunch of characters. This was the one that I must have ran with for my Dragon Age Inquisition run. I've got a Steven, I've got a Stefan, I've got a Bob Saget. I don't know. No, I've told you that I have done every origin in that game, mostly because I just like made a bunch of characters and did the intro and then quit and then made a new character and then did the intro. A Naked Skeleton. Yeah, this is the Awakening expansion, which we have never played. So I think I just made up a bunch of things because I never actually played it, but you had to make a decision. Companions, Romance Liliana, fucking degenerate. You can't romance Morrigan as a lady person. Acquired Grimoire, defeat Flemeth. Morrigan had an old god baby with Alistair, the skank. Alistair became king. Savran alive and well. See, Savran didn't die in that timeline. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Witch Hunt DLC. Didn't go through the Alluvian. Went through the Alluvian. Warden stabbed Morrigan. You monster. Why would you do that? I'll try not to spoil anything. Dragon Age 2. A bunch of DLC. And then Dragon Age Inquisition. Oh god, there's a lot of gaps there. Oh my god, look at all of that. Look at all of that undone DLC. Holy shit. Bob Saget, timely, I know. Anyway, I think that is quite enough of a stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you've had your fill of Dragon Age. I certainly have, at least for a good couple of months. I'm looking forward to playing something new.
Try something new.
Patrons, I'm going to put a poll up at some point this week, but I'm kind of not sure what to even put on it. I'm a little bit burnt on a lot of the games we've been playing recently, so I'm going to need to have a long, hard think about what the hell do I want to play? You know,
Blood Bowl.
I mean, maybe I might just continue the save I've already started. We'll see. Remember to stay hydrated, take your meds, hug your plushies. Lily, keep that on your stream. On my stream, we don't give anybody any positivity. It's all misery. Misery, misery, misery. That's what you've chosen. Yeah. Be dehydrated, forget your meds, and have nothing soft in your life. Sorry. Good night. See you next stream. Tune in for Silent Hill. Oh yes, tune in for Silent Hill on Oda streams on Thursday.
And may
Dragon Age
everything you
Rockstar
touch
launcher.
feel like stone, gritty in your hands.
Missouri, Missouri, Missouri. That's what you've chosen. The worst state. I don't know. I've never been. Okay. Good night, everyone.
Oh, okay. Have a good night,
What?
everyone.
No. What are you gonna say?
Isn't there a misery person in our chat? I thought someone said misery.
The blade that pierced your father's heart came from his gilder.